Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan. Today I'm gonna be working on some programming projects in C. For some background, I'm a freelance web developer, but I've decided to start learning computer science fundamentals. So I've started to learn the C programming language. Right now I'm gonna be working on some projects from a modern approach to C by K.N King, and hopefully I could get these projects going right. The first one we got right here, problem number one. It looks easy. As a web developer, I'm used to the console.log function from JavaScript, right? And using printf, right? I'm still getting used to it. But let's see what we get going right now. Write a program that uses printf to display the following picture on screen. A little check mark. Yeah, it looks like a check mark. Alright. So I already have a folder open. I already created a folder in my terminal. Okay. Let's use Vim x1 for exercise 1.c. Okay. All right. So bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm just learning. I messed around with it for a bit, like a couple years ago, or maybe like a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Can't remember. But let's do this. Include stdio. I use Vim, right, with some plugins. I don't use NeoVim. Int main void. Okay, so the prompt was to write a check mark. This returns 0 for the sake of it right here. Okay, so should we use padding? Printf. I don't know, like does the space work? Like that, right? And then we use like another printf, like that, right? Yeah. I mean, can we use a loop? I wonder if we could use a loop. A lot of printf statements right here, guys. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT for like a better solution. That'd be funny. Wait. Oh yeah. So maybe one more. Right there. And then we do like one right here maybe. I'm just going back and putting the spaces. It looks kind of funky. Does that look right? Alright, let's see. I wonder how long this took me. Maybe I'll put a timer on the screen or something. Right, quit. GC, I'll put x1 at C. Oh, I already got my first error. Expected semicolon after expression. Line number 5 right here. Okay, let's try it again. Let's run this. What's that? That's funny. All right, let's do that again. You know what? I'm dumb. I forgot the new line, right? I bet you guys saw that before I did. Oops. All right, let's see. Yeah. New line right here, all manually. Maybe we could use a loop. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Okay. I muted that for right now. Alright, let's see now what we have. New lines. Right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Should we go back to the prompt? Oh, they have 3 diagonal lines going over here. So I have to put another one. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need one more star. I look fat. My double chin. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Boom. Alright, so we need one more. Oh, sorry. Let me go back to the terminal over here. Yeah, okay. So apparently we need one little star right there. This one goes forward like that. And now moves like that. So we have to push that one over there. And push that over there. I think we got it. Right. Okay. Right, quit. Okay, let's see. Let's run this. Let's run it. Where is the command? Okay, I'm just gonna write it down. X1. Perfect. I'm a fucking genius. Hell yeah. 3 little stars and 6 going up. There you go. I'm a C programmer now. Yeah. NASA, you're gonna want to hire this guy right here. I was able to do it check mark under 10 minutes. All right, now I think this other I see math in this other prompt over here. Project number 2. Okay, this is gonna knock me out. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this one. It reads, write a program that computes the volume of a sphere with a 10-meter radius using the formula volume equals 4 divided by 3 times pi r3. Write the fraction 4.3 as 4.0f divided by 3.0 float. Try writing it as 4.3. What happens? I know what happens. It truncates, right? Hint: C doesn't have an exponential operator, so you'll need to multiply r by itself twice to compute. All right. I think using the formula. Okay, I think before these projects, I think they had code over here. You know, I should be working on all the exercises they're showing me, right? And you gotta read and do the exercises. But I'm a little dummy. Okay. We should probably have some music in the background. Maybe. I don't know. Celsius. No, ours was weight. I remember there was a program to finding there we go. dweight2.c. So int height, length, width, volume. Okay, so we have this little program over here, right? Let me take a snapshot of that. Maybe I can. All right. Okay. I captured a little snappy. All right, let's see now. Let's go back to our project. A lot of dead air. I'm sorry, guys. Where are they? Where are they at? Come on. Too bad the PDF links don't work. All right. Exercises. Programming projects. Write a program that computes the volume of a sphere, right, using the formula. Write the fraction for 3 as what happens. Hint doesn't have an exponential operator, so you need to multiply r by itself twice to compute r3. Is that r3 or r2? Why is it saying twice? Isn't it supposed to be 3 times? All right, let's go back to our terminal. All right, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Okay, vim x2 dot c. All right, so include is t dio h and main void. Yeah, NASA should just hire me because I know how to write that main function. I have that memorized. All right, now the prompt was, let me read it again. Write a program that computes the volume of a sphere with a 10-meter radius. So that's our first variable right there, 10-meter radius. Using the formula v equals, okay, write a fraction as 4 divided by 3. Okay, so that's the first part. That's how you're gonna calculate. That's how we're gonna calculate our v variable. Okay, so first we have to write f by 3. So let's make constant first. All right, define frac part, and then it's 4.0 f. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting to switch. So we're doing a define macro back there, divided by 3.0 f, right? That was a prompt. Was that the prompt? Yeah. Okay, so we got the fraction part, and then we need another macro for pi. Define pi. I think it's 3.41519. Yeah, I think so. All right, let me go to the web and search this up. We need some background music. I don't have a screen for my browser because I forgot to clean my history. And since my history is not cleaned, I can't show my browser. All right, let's see. Pi is 1415. All right, I'm 1415. I don't know why I put 19. So it's 1415. Oh no, please no, I don't want to remove 1415. That's pi right there. So we got two macros, the fraction part and the pi part. I don't know why they're highlighted differently. Like the frac, it's green, and then pi is blue. I don't know. Okay, now hand doesn't have an exponential operator, so you need to multiply r by itself. Write program that computes the volume of a sphere. Okay, so our sphere is 10 meters, right? It's int sphere equals 10, right? And then float. Okay, now this is a thing. We're working with fractions, right? And then we're working with pi. So I think we're gonna, instead of using a float, I think we have to use a double. Am I wrong? Double volume equals alright. So volume equals frac times pi times oh yeah, the radius. So the radius over here, what's a radius? Radius. Okay, yeah. And radius equals sphere times sphere times sphere. Is there another way to do this? Maybe there is. I'll probably ask ChatGPT. Oh man, I look so freaking fat. I need to lose some weight. Been on my computer way too long. Maybe I'll exercise after finishing this video. I used to have a jaw, bro. What happened to my jaw? I look like a chicken. Alright. Double volume. Frac times radius. Yes. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We got it. 0. Oh, sorry. Again, I keep forgetting to switch. You know, before I started learning C, I was trying to learn Go because I was into web development, but then web development gave me anxiety. I had to take like a 2-month break from like computers and everything, and I was just enjoying playing some music back there and stuff with my guitar. I just took a break and I decided that I have to learn fundamentals. I cannot go on in life without knowing how a computer works, how a CPU works, low-level programming. Like, I need to challenge myself, and I really enjoy this. Alright, just a lot of chit chat. Let's get this going now. Okay. Right. Now we got exercise. GCC output x2 for exercise 2, x2.c. And it compiled. No errors. Oh yeah. When you get no errors, that's the happiest feeling you ever get in life. Makes you feel really intelligent. My program did not run. What did I do wrong? What happened? Oh, bro. Alright, so I did everything, right? I did everything, but I forgot to print my result, right? Print F. And it's gonna be it's gonna be a float. Is there something for double? Long F? No, it's just a float. And then volume. Yeah, okay, let's try it now. Let's see. 4188.66. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, we gotta put like a 2 in front of the F, so it only gives us like 2 decimals. Right? Oh shit, I broke my computer. No, I didn't. Alright, let's see. Them x2.c. You know, maybe we don't even... Do we need to make volume? What happens if we make volume as an int? Let's just make volume as an int, right? And let's make this a D. Identifiers, right? Quit. All right. Okay, hopefully it works. Need to get moving. My feet are starting to hurt. All right, let's compile it. Well, we compiled it now. Let's run it. 4188. 4088. All right, now I'm gonna go to Google. You guys can't see my browser. All right, no peeking into my browser. And now let's go to ChatGPT. Oh no, not ChatGPT. Let's go to Google. What is the volume of a 10 diameter, 10 radius sphere? The volume of sphere. All right, it's giving me a whole ass result. I mean, the volume of a sphere is 400 divided by 3 pi. Okay, but 10 radius. Find the volume. Yeah. The exact form. 4188. Is that the thing we got? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We solved that programming language. I thought it was gonna be harder, honestly, but it wasn't that bad. All right, guys. So today we solved challenge programming challenge number 1 and number 2. So next time we come, I'm gonna work, yeah, because we worked on number 1 and number 2 today, and that I'm already running at 22 minutes. So maybe next time I see you guys, I'm gonna do I keep repeating myself. Number 3, programming project number 3. Modify the program, a programming project number 2, so that it prompts our user to enter radius of the sphere. I want to do something. I want to use ChatGPT. Let me fix this so that we could see my browser, right? No picking. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new scene number 3, right? Sorry. Copy this into scene number 3. All right, you guys are probably gonna see me. Voila. Okay, now add micro screen capture. Cancel. Car device. Yeah, screen capture. Okay. Oh no. And then we're gonna window capture. And why isn't my browser's not oh, okay, I need to make it big. Okay, I know it's not coming out. All right. Display capture, window capture, Firefox. There we go. Okay, let me move this around. I'm kind of scared. Don't let my search bar be on the way. All right, let's go to ChatGPT. Okay. Whoa. I don't want my history, my visitor links to pop out. All right, no, what am I doing wrong now? Now, is this even entertaining? I don't think it's entertaining. I just want to see what best solution ChatGPT gives me for the second programming project. All right, so I'm gonna copy and paste my code. Let's go to terminal. Let's go to terminal. Copy and paste my code in there. Oh, mx2.c. There we go. Copy and paste. Okay. Now let's go back to, let me rename this to Firefox. Firefox. All right. All right. Let me move my little capture card around right there. Is this the best solution for this problem? The code volume sphere, but it's not the best solution for the following reasons. You're trying to compute the volume of a sphere using the formula, but the code has logic and type issues. I knew it. Sphere is declared as an int and set to 10. Then radius is computed as sphere times sphere times sphere, when actually it gives you 3,000. But the variable name suggests radius, well, it's really radius 3. Integer function, frac, pi, and floats. But radius is int, so when you do frac times pi times radius, there is a float assigned to int. I knew it. Causing truncation, loss of precision, poor formatting output. You print using D, which is for integers. The real volume is a float. I knew that. Why did I change my mind? I knew it was a float. Okay, so right here, your print using D, which is for integers. The real volume is a float, and using D masks the actual result. So float, we gotta make float, right? The radius has to be a float, and everything has to be a float. All right, that's where I messed up. Oh man, fucking ChatGPT. That's, yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm so dumb, dude. Why did I catch all this when I first started? I kind of did. Float, right? Float. 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 The volume has to be a float. It should be a double. Like I said at the beginning, that it should have been a double. But then ChatGPT recommends just radius times radius times radius. Yeah, let me name. We're gonna name this radius. I suck at naming. Sorry guys, sorry. Let's do this the right way, like ChatGPT teaches us how to do it. Alright, let's go to ChatGPT. So yeah, we're good. Volume of sphere. No, we're not good yet. We forgot this right here. Volume of sphere. Right, it was 2F. Volume of sphere dot 2F. Dude, I'm not learning anything. I feel so dumb now. I thought ChatGPT was gonna agree with me on everything. I thought we were buddies, ChatGPT. I thought you liked me, but I guess not. All right. Okay. That's better. All right, guys. So that's it. That's it for today. I got kind of sad how ChatGPT rejected my proposition. That's a little bit heartbreaking. Okay. Modify the program so that it prompts the user to enter the radius of the sphere. All right. This video is long. I'll see you guys next time.